Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you an app that I've been using to help streamline how I manage my investment accounts. It basically has meant that I don't have to log into the 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 investment accounts that I have. I can simply just access them in one app. In addition to this, they also have a ton of tools that I'm actually going to show you. One in particular isn't necessarily relevant to me, but I know that many of you who watch the channel are first-time buyers. You want to buy your first home. And if you've ever wondered why rent can't go towards helping boost your credit score, this app has got you covered. So for this video, you are going to need your phone and you're going to need to download the app from the App Store. It's 100% free to actually download. And if you use the link that I'm going to put in the description and pin in the comment section, you will get a 6-month free trial of this app. After the 6-month period, it is 99p per month or $9.99 for the entire year. I will walk you through in this video a ton of the functionalities that they have here. Now, if you're just trying to be better with your money, this is going to help you massively. But try it for 2-3 months, however long you want. But I'm pretty confident if you do trial this, you're going to want to keep it because it has some really good stuff. Now, the company that we're talking about here and the app that we're talking about here is MoneyHub. Now, MoneyHub are a financial technology company, essentially. They have been nominated for the 2nd time, I believe, for the Personal Finance App of the Year by the British Bank Awards. In layman terms, what they essentially do is they help you aggregate all of your accounts into one place. So you haven't got to log into 6 or 7 different business accounts or investment accounts or personal accounts, credit cards. You can literally just do it in one place. In addition to all of that, they also help you track things like your net worth. For example, if you do have a property portfolio, you can add in all of your properties and their valuations into the app so you can get a 360 view of your overall net worth, which will include property, investments, cash, a whole host of things. If you're goal-oriented and that kind of stuff floats your boat, this is going to be great for you because it's going to give you a one-stop hub or station for all of your financial needs. They've got really intelligent spending tools, spending analysis tools in there, budgeting tools, retirement planning tools. I'm going to show you some of these, and I'm going to show you, more importantly, how easy it is to actually connect your account. It takes literally a matter of minutes to do so. Now, on the security side, because I'm talking about connecting your accounts and aggregating your accounts into one place. On the security side, all of this is done via open banking or open finance, and it is highly encrypted. And I think that's really important because if you are going to be using this app to aggregate all of your information into one place, you haven't got to log into multiple accounts, you're going to want to know that a hacker can't basically get hold of your details on the other side of the world and for nefarious purposes. They are highly encrypted and they work to the highest levels of encryption as well. Now, with MoneyHub, they do have the widest and the largest amount of connections in the UK. And you'll see this in a moment in the app. If you're talking about banks, investment houses, or investment apps, their list is extensive. I don't think there's anybody that has this same amount of companies that you can actually connect. And I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but if you're a first-time buyer, I'm also going to show you the rent profiler as well, which means that it will recognize what rent payments you have going out of your account and report that information to the credit reference agencies. Full disclosure, for the purpose of demoing this today, I've actually disconnected some of my investment accounts. I'm going to reconnect some of them just to show you what the process is like, so on and so forth. So we're going to jump on my phone now and I'm going to walk you through this app. Okay, so here we are in the MoneyHub app. Now, as you can see here, you're looking at some of my balances now, but what I want to do is I want to have a look at the 6 nudges at the top of here. Now, these are important because I think we all need reminders sometimes around things to do for our finances. So, for example, the top one here is asking me to connect credit cards. Now, personally, I do have credit cards, but I don't have any balances on any of my credit cards. But if I did, and this is going to be relevant, for example, if you have maybe 2 or 3 credit cards and you're trying to monitor your credit usage and how you're actually using them, it will come in quite handy. But for me, I don't need to connect it. If I did, this is a nudge that will help me do that. I also haven't set a spending budget. So it's asking me, why not set a spending budget? You can track your spending in any category. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But for me, I use an Excel sheet But if you're not good with Excel and you want to have something in an app, you could actually do this here as well. And it's asking me how much do you spend on telephone and mobile in December. So you can fill that in, and that's going to aggregate information into the app as well. Now, if I go just out of this very, very quickly into dashboard, what you can see here is actually my personal bank account and balances there. So you can see my emergency fund, you can see my silent account. Now, obviously there's a £10,000 difference here. I've got my Vanguard investment account also connected, which is equaling that £26,500 that you're seeing right there. But if I go onto my money and I have a look at accounts and assets, you can see the two accounts that I have connected. So my personal Starling account and the Vanguard account. Now, what I want to do is just show you how easy it is to connect your account to this. So if I just go to the plus sign up here, and if I go add account, I'm going to add, say, Pension B to this. Just go there, you click on Pension B, and what I'm basically going to do here is agree. Now, importantly, you're giving them permission to access your account. And that permission that you give them, you have to do on a recurring basis. So it's not kind of like done finally in one place, like you do it the first time and they have perpetual access to it. No, you have to give recurring permission. So I think it's every 3 months or so that you have to give new permissions for them to be able to access your data to feed it into the app. So if I go agree here, it will take us onto this, and this is where I would actually log in. So I'm just going to do that very, very quickly. And here now it's asking me to approve. So it said MoneyHub is requesting access to view your balance. Do you approve? If I go allow, and now if I go back to MoneyHub, it's connecting. And now I can see my balances. If I go to view my account, now you can actually see Pension B in here as well. So that's how easy it is to connect your accounts to MoneyHub. Now, if we go back up to the plus sign and go add account, this is a list of all of the companies that they can connect to. So Aviva, Bank of Ireland, Bank of Scotland, Barclays. There's quite a few in here. Now, if you're invested with the likes of Trading 212, you can connect them. Money Farm, you can connect them. Vanguard, Hargreaves Lansdown. All you would simply do is actually search for your provider here. So Hargreaves Lansdown, you've got Vanguard because I'm already connected to Vanguard, but let's have a look at Trading 212. They're also there. So you would literally just select your provider and go through that process. Now, it's again encrypted, it's secure, it's very, very straightforward to do. But what I do want to do is actually just show you some other features that they have within this app. And what I want to do is just show you, if I go Insight very, very quickly and have a look at my spending analysis, this is really, really good if you're trying to stay ahead of like what you're spending on a monthly basis and you want to be better with money management in general. So this is having a look at my January spending, and it's telling me that my spending is down £73 compared to this time last month. If I go to last month, now we went to Dubai for Christmas and New Year's. We had a great time out there. A lot of money went through my personal account. You can see what my spending for December was. But the idea here is that you will be able to see very, very quickly across different categories, entertainment, bills, all that kind of stuff, what it is that you're spending your money on. And again, this is going to update through the month. So as your bills start to come out, so my bills tend to go out towards the end of the month. At the moment, it's pretty low, but that will ratchet up and you'll be able to see exactly what it is that you're spending your money on. So for example, I've got taxes, 2,100, because I had to pay some taxes before I went away. So you'll be able to see all of that and use that to actually build a spending budget, which is one that I'm actually going to show you next. We need to go into planning for this. So spending budgets. So this is really intuitive. You can add your budget and you can add a budget across a number of different categories. So for example, if you wanted to set a budget for something like eating out, what this will do is it will analyze your past spending and it will tell you what the minimum, the average, and the max is. So you can then say, for example, I'm going to set a budget amount of my average, which is £171. And what you do is you save that budget, and it will basically help you track what you have left and whether you've overspent or not. I think this is really intuitive if you're the kind of person that wants to really get a good hold over your financial habits and your spending. Let's go out of this, and I want to actually talk about. Let's have a look at your rent recognition. So again, if you're a first-time buyer, by the way, I know this is a really, really big deal for a lot of people, and I have these conversations often with people on Instagram. If you're paying rent, now you can have your rent actually help boost your credit score so that when you get around to applying for a mortgage, you have the best chance of actually getting said mortgage. And it's very, very simple to do with Money Hub. So you have a little bit of an explanation of how this actually works here. So obviously improve your credit score, use your property's rent payments to boost your credit score and get the credit score you deserve. It's quick and easy. Simply confirm your rent payments. We do the hard work reporting to Experian. Risk-free, we only send information that has a positive impact on your credit score. So with your rent payments, if you're paying for it on a monthly basis, just that record is going to do you good. So you go started. Do you currently pay rent? Will you benefit from better credit score? It's giving you the answers to these questions. It also tells you how it works. You continue. Now, for me, I pay a mortgage, so it's not identifying my mortgage payments as rent payments because it knows that it's a mortgage payment. But for you, if you've got your main account, your personal account connected, it will analyze your account and identify what is rent, and therefore you will then have that being reported on a monthly basis to the credit reference agencies. It's very, very, very easy to set up. It's really that simple. The other one I wanted to show you, because I think this is really, really interesting, is retirement modeling. And look, we talk about retirement here on this channel and how important it is to have a long-term view. I think this is really, really interesting. So what you'll find here is it's actually pulled in some of my data from my PensionBee pension here. And what it basically does, it has a look at, how old you are, because you give your kind of like your age. I put in here that I earn £40,000 just for the sake of this exercise here. It then breaks down what the monthly income is after tax. And it says, okay, if I'm on a moderate trajectory from a career point of view, what my projected income at retirement might be. So it's saying over the course of my career, I will have an estimated income at the point of retirement of £50,000. It then goes further to analyze my monthly spending. It then gives you the ability to put in what your pension contributions are, and it tells you what you can actually expect in the future. So you can put in here what annual income you want in retirement. It will give you what your monthly income is going to be at that stage in life, and it will give you some predictions and some recommendations. This is something that is very, very worthwhile playing with. But again, as an app that is designed to be a hub for all of your information, to help you be better with your finances, to help you plan and be more responsible and have all of your finances, I guess, in an app that you can see and it's easy for you to get an overview of. I think this is really, really useful. I do actually want to show you how you actually add on your properties into this, because this is something that I really, really liked and I was surprised by when I originally started playing with this app a couple of months ago. So I'm going to go connections again, and what I'm going to do is go add connections, and I'm going to go property and asset. So they use Zoopla, by the way, so you can then connect a property. So let's agree to this here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a random postcode. Where's an old address that I used to live? Let's have a look at N7OQU. This is a very, 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 very old address that I used to live at. Rushmore House. And let's just maybe select, I don't know, it's flat 13, for example. It's then going to ask you how many bedrooms, whether it is a flat, a house, or a bungalow, reception rooms. I'm just going to confirm this right here. And what it does, it will use Zoopla to basically value your property and add this into your overall results when we get back into the dashboard. Let's just wait for this to connect. So when I go to view my accounts, all of a sudden it's actually put the value of my property into my overall net worth. So if you've got a property portfolio of buy-to-lets or whatever that is, you can get a really good overview of your net worth all in one place using this app. There is so much more that I could actually show you, but I think we'd run out of time to be able to walk through everything. Again, there's going to be a link in the description and pinned in the comments below. Go and download this, go and play with it, use it for 6 months on the free trial, and see if this actually helps you improve your financial situation and makes you more cognizant and aware of your financial landscape. Because I use this for my investment accounts. I mean, like, I've got L&G, Legal and General. I've got Hargreaves Lansdown, Vanguard, Trading 212, Stake, Free Trade, eToro, Money Farm. Being able to connect these accounts and have them in one place, add my property into it, for me, gives me a really nice way of actually viewing all of my finances in one place. Now, I use spreadsheets, but being able to have it on my phone is great. Free trial. After the free trial, if you do decide to keep it, it's only 99p. It's $9.99 for the year. But guys, if you do download this, and I expect that you will, please let me know how you get on, and please let me know which of the features you found most useful, because I'll be really interested to know whether people use it more on the investment side or whether people use, say, the rent recognition or actually use it for budgeting. I'll be very, very interested to know. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to my newsletter, you really, really, really should. It is so, so cool. There will be a link in the description to that as well. Catch you in a bit.